is also one of the good advices for Baalei Tshuva, is that if you want to take a mitzvah on, if you want to do something new, you want to do Shabbat, you want to do Kashrut, you want to do Tarat Mishpacha, anything you want to do, something that's new, learn about it. The more you learn about a mitzvah, the more you connect to that mitzvah. The more you connect to that mitzvah, the more you have will power to do that mitzvah. But if you don't know what you're doing anything, if I tell you, listen, go be modest, and you tell me, why be modest? Everybody else is naked. Why be modest? Well, if you learn what Hashem thinks about it, it makes it a little easier. And simply said, Hashem views every creature as his creation. But a Jewish woman is even more so. Simply because she's the one responsible for bringing more of his chosen people. So if let's say, for example, a Jewish man is considered here, a Jewish woman is considered not just the same level, in many cases even higher. For example, Sarai Menu was a higher level prophet than Avraham. She was a higher level prophet than Avraham. And that's why Hashem said to Avraham, listen to your wife. So now, a Jewish woman, if she was, let's say, if we use the analogy of a diamond. If we use an analogy of a diamond, I don't know, I read recently that there was the most expensive diamond that was ever sold, was sold recently for $71 million. It was a pink diamond. Pink diamond was sold for $71 million. Certain carats, certain clear, all types of stuff. Oh, it's a cool looking stone to me, but point is that it was a diamond, it was $70 million. The lowliest of all low Jewish women is worth an infinite amount more than that to Hashem. An infinite amount more than that $71 million diamond. But now let's say you took that $71 million diamond. You have a $71 million diamond, pink diamond, cool class, I don't know, do something on it, put it on the arm or something, put it on your head, whatever you do with the diamond. But what are you going to take this diamond and you're going to go on the street and say, hey guys, look what I have. Hey, look, I got a diamond. I got a diamond. You can do that in the middle of 5th Avenue, 47th Street. Hey guys, look, I got this big diamond, $71 million. Ha ha, I got $71 million. You going to do that? You're going to go in the middle of Florida and say, hey guys, I got $71 million diamond. Diamond, who wants? 2 for 140, 2 for 100. You going to do that? 2 for 100? You going to do that? No. Why? What are you going to do? You're going to put it in a safe. Why? Because the diamond, $71 million diamond. You're going to put it in a safe, and you're going to put the safe inside another safe. And that safe, another safe, and then you're going to switch safes. You tell them it's in this safe, but it's in another safe. And on both safes, you're going to put security guards. And the security guards are not even going to know what they're securing. And the security guards are going to have to go through a special gate to put codes with everything, just to make sure that no one knows what's going on and what they're protecting, because you're protecting your $71 million diamond. Right? A Jewish woman is infinitely more valuable than the $71 million diamond that you have all the safes and the guards and the bodyguards, and is infinitely more valuable. So, why are you going out and showing the whole world what you look like? Why are you going out showing the whole world what your body looks like, your hair looks like? Why? If it's valuable, you don't show it to the crowd. If it's valuable, you protect it. You respect it. You honor it. So, modesty is not keeping women down. Modesty is honoring women. Modesty is protecting women. Modesty is valuing women. That's what modesty is. You look at every high-level, classy woman in history, Jew or non-Jew, you will never find one that's not modest. Never. No one ever says Cleopatra was modest. And no one ever says she was classy either. No one. But no one ever says, hey, Queen Elizabeth is not classy. They say she's classy. No one says she's pretty, but they say she's classy. Why? It's just a reality. As a diamond that's of infinite value, you can't go around showing your goods to the world. It only belongs to your husband. If you don't have a husband, your future husband. So when a woman goes out with short sleeves, she doesn't cover herself. She shows her whole body. She shows different parts of her body. It goes against all logic. And what's that logic? You don't realize you're a diamond. When a woman walks out showing her body, showing her skin to the world, acting immodesty, looking immodest, having these short skirts or pants, and pretty much giving everyone a free ride to see what she looks like naked, in so many words. She herself is telling everyone, I'm not priceless, I'm worthless. Instead of being what Hashem says, you're priceless. You're priceless. I want to protect you. I want to honor you. I want to make sure no one sees other than your husband. That's allowed. He only has permission to see you because he signed a contract. Because he's going to follow the Torah. He's allowed to see you because he signed a contract. It's the only reason he's allowed to see it, and it's only if you want it. Only if you want him to see it, he's allowed to see it. Otherwise, no one's allowed to see it. But to go show it to the world for free, you took yourself from being priceless to worthless. You don't go around taking a $71 million pink diamond and throwing it in the air like a baseball, saying, hey, look what I have. So why are you taking your body and showing it to the whole world? Our secular mindset can never get to that logic. Why? Because you have a Satan in the way. Satan tells you, the less clothes you have, the prettier you are, even if you're 690 pounds. This is the illogical mind. This is the illogical Satan mind that's fooling you to believe everything the opposite of what you're supposed to. They say that Judaism and the Torah is against women. There's no document in the world that honors women more than the Torah. None. Because no one values women as much as the Torah does. Both Jews and non-Jews. Both Jews and non-Jews must be modest. Both must be modest. And the reason why is because you are priceless. It's not just because you lead other people to sin. Yes, that's definitely another reason. When another man looks at you and he thinks about you naked or makes sins because of you, of course, you're leading other people to sin. You have a serious problem in Shamayim. But that's not the only reason. The main reason is because you're priceless. And you can't tell me that any of these Playboy playmates are priceless. You can't tell me that any of these people that walk around half naked in the beach or naked are priceless. No, they're just this week's toy. They're nothing. Nobody wants to marry the playmate. Everyone wants to marry the class. Everyone wants to marry the girl that's covers, that no one knows what she looks like, that left some things to the imagination. That's just telling you as a man, not just as a rabbi or a teacher or anything. Someone with a little bit of experience. No one wants to marry the girl that's half naked. No one. No one. And the guy that married him, he suffers his whole life. Why? Because now he has to deal with everybody looking at his wife all the time. All the time. Guys want to come over and say, oh, let's go with your house. Why do you want to come to my house? No, let's go to the house. Have a drink at your house. Why do you want to come to my house? Let's just go to the bar. Let's just go to synagogue. Let's go to some... No, let's go to your house. He doesn't understand why everybody wants to come to his house. Why do you want to come to my house? No, I'm going to go to your house. What do you mean? I'm not going to be there. How are you going to go to my house? I'm not going to be there. You're going to be... No, I'll talk to your wife. Talk to my wife? Why do you want to talk to my wife? Why do you want to talk to my wife? People are so surprised that there's cheating and divorce rate. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise. You did it. You did it. You cooked it. It's not a surprise. You let your wife walk around naked. What'd you expect? No one's going to look? Everyone's going to go like this? Oh, no. Mrs. Smith is coming. Let's look. No. You left it like that. Everybody's going to look. And one of the guys doesn't want to touch. And the second you make your wife angry, he's going to take advantage of you like a tiger. Oh, he makes you angry? Yeah, I'll treat you much better. I wouldn't do that to you. Everybody is the Mr. Don Juan. Everybody's Don Juan with the frail woman that got yelled at by her husband. Why is he even in that position? Because there's no modesty. There's no modesty in speech. There's no modesty in behavior. And there's definitely no modesty in clothing. It all starts there. Torah keeps you away from that stuff. Keeps you away from that stuff. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen if you follow Torah. It just doesn't happen. Why? You don't let it happen. No one knows what she looks like. You look at pictures of any woman, religious, Jew, or non-Jew, 100 years ago, the clothes make everyone look the same. So, big, it's all wide, all you see is a face. Pretty face, not so pretty face, some pretty, whatever, everybody's the same. No one knows anything. What the difference is, they stayed married. They stayed married, they stayed honest, they stayed together. You don't have marriages today stay 30, 40, 50 years. Marriages today is 30, 40, 50 days. Oh, they got married, what, they spent $200,000 on the wedding? Oh, wow, what a waste of money. Why? Because next year you're going to do the same thing. You understand? So, modesty is something that's one of the greatest things in the world that you can bring to a marriage. Why? A woman, number one, reminds herself that she is priceless every day. If she's doing it for the right reason, she reminds herself that she's priceless. That already builds her confidence. Already builds her confidence. Second thing is, it reminds the husband, who again, if he does it for the right reason, if he's connected to God, is reminded constantly, she's mine. He doesn't have the need to go look elsewhere because he knows I have the best. I have somebody that no one else is allowed to look at, touch, nothing. No one wants the village bicycle. Everyone wants the one of a kind. That's just the reality. It's a reality of life. Excuse my language, being fresh, whatever anyone wants to consider. This is a reality. I deal with yeshiva guys every single day that have wasting seed problems. Every day. I somehow became the expert in wasting seed and how to stop it. Fine, whatever. That's my tikkun in life. No problem. I'll do it. Why do they have a problem? Because they all have the same problem. You know, a bunch of naked women walking around and some of them are married. It's enough. 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 Cover yourself. Value yourself. Treat yourself like you're priceless, because you are. You don't want to treat yourself like you're priceless. Why do you expect anybody else to?